Good morning. We're working on the Fall Pumpkin book again, continuing on with our cute little book here. So I'll go back and recap what we've done so far. And also, I'm going to cover, well, I'll do that later. But we've done the cover, and these are all stickers that come with the Cartabella, Fall Break collection. And then we've made a pocket with a couple of photo mats in it. And then we made our flip book. And for those of you that wanted a tutorial on the flip book, there is a video on the Scrap-A-Dab-A-Doo page that shows how it's made. Then we did another pocket over here with some tags in it. And we just stamped some fall leaves around it and added some decorative leaves. And then a couple of tags for some photos with the homemade candy corn. These are all covered in the video that I did last week. And you can find it here and on my YouTube channel. And I put the link in the Scrap-A-Dab-A-Doo Facebook page for that channel. And then we did our banner with a photo mat, some cute tubs of apples and pumpkins and the rake. And so now we're continuing on this page. And so I'm going to make a pocket, and I've already measured it out, and I scored it just 1/4 of an inch in on all 3 sides. And I'm going to glue it down toward the bottom of the page, and then I'm going to go back through and cut off the edges of it. So let me get my glue here and my ink. And I still do have the pumpkin book available, and I think I have enough papers to cut out the orange papers for one more book that's in the store. And the book is $9.50, and then to cut the papers out for it is an extra $7. I don't have that listed, but if you order the book, you just need to put a note on there that says that you would like the papers cut, and I will cut them and add that cost of the $7 to your shipping. So that's the way we're going to do it there. So I'm going to actually, and I did miter these corners, and I'm going to cut these corners down too, just so that they don't show when I glue it down. Hey, Suzanne. And I probably didn't need to put glue all the way over since I'm going to cut the corners off, but well, make sure it goes down nice. And I'm just going to open this up. Lay it on my table. Take my craft knife and just trim these around. Kind of move my garbage can closer on this and how are you, Suzanne? And now we'll go back with our ink and ink those so that they look the same. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Karen. How is everyone today? So I have these that came on the back side of one of the papers, and I like the saying, so I thought I'd leave those. But I'm going to cut them down to where they fit in the pockets just a little bit better. So I'm going to trim those down a little closer to the images. That way they don't stick out of the pocket way too much. Karen, I got your book all cut out and packed up and ready to go. Perfect. So, and the sticker sheet has a cute plaid sticker. And I thought we'd put that across it. And I'm just going to trim it off, even with the pocket here. And then there is a sticker that says thankful. And I think I'm going to put it on a background. I'm going to take the sticky off. You are one busy lady, Karen. Grandkids are so much fun. And I think the funnest part about grandkids is that you get to have fun with them. It's not your job to raise them, although we tend to stick with what they're being taught at home as far as the way they act at grandma's house. But you just get to enjoy them and have fun. And then you get to send them home. My clothes always smell so good after I do that. It smells like baby powder. And then I think I'll find a cute little scrap of paper to back it on. Need something a little bit bigger, something that's going to show. Well, that'll work, but we probably need to put it on something that's colorful. Something a little bit bigger. There we go. And I probably could have left this as a sticker doing it this way, but you never know. Do you homeschool them, Karen, or does mom and dad homeschool them? I don't know that I would have had the patience. Yeah, and I know I couldn't have homeschooled my kids because math was not my strong suit, and I couldn't have done anything for them in the area of math. I think I want to round off these corners. Give it a little color. We're finally getting a little reprieve from the rain that's been going on for the last week. I'm trying to keep most of my embellishments on this book as flat as I can, because there's a lot that you add to the pages. Go ahead and round these corners off. Do that, and then we'll find something. Oh, you know what? There is a cute wheelbarrow and that. Ooh, there's a pumpkin latte time. We're going to have to do a coffee page. Huh. So I think we'll do that. I think that's going to work just fine. I like that. Oh, I'm going to have to, should have done that before I stuck it down. Unstick this one. There we go. That was easy. So what's everybody working on? Who's having Thanksgiving at their house this year? We're always blessed because my brother and his wife host Thanksgiving at their house. And they are both amazing cooks, and Thanksgiving dinner is always mwah, so good. And the backs of these papers are just that, so you can add a picture to it on the back. So you don't need to mat it. Okay. I might go back with some of my stamps and just stamp a few images on the spines here. And I'm going to do a quick video, and I'll do it and just post it on how I did the spine of this book, because it's a little bit different. It is using the hidden hinge, but you make sleeves for each end of the pumpkin to fit over the hinge on that. So I think that's a good page. What do you think? Simple and easy. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to find a coffee cup. We're going to do a coffee page. Yeah, and I think we're going to cut out a mat to fit that out of that paper, that acorns. Oh, maybe we need to do it out of the leaves. Oh, no, we're going to do it out of the dots. I want to use the dots. So I'm going to cut a paper that's 5 by 7. I love these papers. I'm gonna go 5 by 7. Okay, now I'm going to round off those corners. Then I'm going to go find me one of my mini coffee latte cups to cut out. And I think I got to find the die first. Hang on. Okay, I found one. I have the Sizzix one, and I'm gonna stamp it. Should I stamp it on a pattern piece of paper? I think we're going to stamp it on a solid. And I think I'm going to stamp it on the red, and then I'll use a piece of the pattern paper to cut out the images. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp it on the smoother side, because sometimes I don't get a good image when I do. You know, I'd have to have a latte. Hi, Margaret. Cantina. Oh, that'll be fun, Karen. And when I cut out the pumpkin book, I cut it out at 12 by 12, and so you have a strip of paper that is left over after the 12 by 12, and I add that into your package so that you've got papers that you can use that match your background. And then we're going to take our die and we're going to line it up with the cup. We're going to get some washi tape. Oh, look, it's coffee tape. How fitting. And we're just going to line the die up. With these dies, there is a bit of an edge. When you cut them out, they don't cut out perfectly to the line, so you just have to line it up the best you can with some of the dies. And then I just tape it down so it doesn't move. I'm going to grab a piece of paper, a little piece of scrap paper. Oh, I think I want that. And I'm going to cut these out. I'll be right back. Hi, Sheila. Just working on our second page for the day. I'll flip back through and show you what we did. Oh, that washi tape didn't do so well. Now, I'm going to take a black pen and just fill in the line here. And then we're going to add the sleeve to the cup. I'm not quite sure I like that sleeve. I think I want something else. Not a big fan of that. Let's see what other. Let me see if I like this one. Yep, I like that one much better. Mucho better. Now we're going to have the little coffee cup too. I'll use it. And then on the sticker sheet, we have pumpkin latte time. A sticker that says that. And I think we're going to pop that up. And I'm only going to adhere half of it. So I'm going to take the sticky off. That way the 5x7, and I'll do the same with the coffee cup so that the picture will actually be able to slide down underneath both the cup and the sticker. Thanks, Sheila. I'm glad. I'm glad you like watching me. I'm going to try and get this book finished up so that we can start on another one. Okay, so we're going to ink our edges, of course. Oh, Karen, good thing we don't live close. I'd have to steal those from you. I have to be honest. I drink coffee for the flavors. Don't you know? Okay. I know this one's going to look a little bare, but I want to be able to put a nice size picture in there. I think I'm going to just, maybe not. Maybe not. Should have coffee beans. We'll see. Let's go ahead and get this inked. And you know what? What if we were to cut like a 4? Let me check this out. I'm going to cut another mat on this and see if it's going to look better with a smaller mat on the top. So let's go 4 by 4 3/4. See what it looks like. If not, we can always use it on another page. You know what? I think I'm going to cut out at least one more of the big coffee cups. Or, I like that. But I am going to do one more cup. I'm going to do one more cup, and I'm going to do it in green this time. You guys like this? I like it better with the smaller map. Gives more room to decorate. Line it up and go cut it out. I think I've still got my happened to my other little die. I thought I'd brought it back. So how many of you can do that same thing? Have something in your hand and have it disappear like in a nanosecond. Okay, who took my die? Huh, I'll have to go look over there and see if I left it over there. Not for sure I brought it back. Let me check. Oh, it's over here. Now, for sure, this time I'm going to bring it back and put it where it goes. Yay, that peeled off this time. Put these back on here so I don't lose them. My husband says I have an illness because I've never met a stamp I don't like. And if it has a coffee cup on it, I like it even better. So how many coffee cups can you really use? I think I have another. Yeah, I think I'm liking this one. And let me see what I have. This is really cute, but you know what? Let's see. This cute little one. Grab a piece of white paper. I'll have to fussy cut this one. This one's just a little sign that says pumpkin spice lattes. I love fussy cutting. Okay. A little bit of white left on these that I'm going to snip off. Cute, cute. Do we need something for on the cups? I'll have to see what I have. I should find little pumpkins, maybe. I think we've got some little pumpkins. Yeah, perfect. Okay. All right, let's glue this one down. Yeah, it's coming out pretty good. I don't think I need that little coffee cup though, so I better put it back before it gets lost. I have a habit of not putting things back after I use them, and then I start searching for them. Okay, so I think this is working for me. Let's go ahead and get our back page down. It's already inked, so I'll do this one. Go ahead and glue this one down. And we'll have to come up with something on the other side that's compatible. Maybe pumpkin pie, or let's see, sweater weather. Oh, that would be cute. Okay. Go ahead and glue this one down. Okay. don't really want it on the photo mat. I've got plenty of room over here for both of them. And I think I'm going to pop this one up. Oh, that one's a little too close to the top. Hopefully I can move it. Yeah. Okay. All right. What do you think? Too cute. Okay, there's that one. Now let's do one with sweater weather. So I think what I'm going to do is do the opposite. I'm going to make my mat in the red. So what size was that? 7, 5 by 7. Was 5 by 7. I'll make sure I have 7 this way. Round my corners off. I'm pretty sure I used the 1/2 inch. Hi, Susan. Susan, I'll go back and show the pages that we've done, because I know you've already covered your pumpkin. I saw pictures of it. And so on our dot paper, it was 4 by 4 3/4. Oh, it just started pouring down rain here. Can you hear it? Okay. So this one, it has a sticker. And not much I can do about this. Although, I could Yep, I think I'm going to have to do something creative like that. I'm going to unstick this so that I can play with it and see what I want to do. Oh, it doesn't want to come undone this time. There it goes. Good sunshine. It's just pouring. Pouring, pouring, pouring. Okay, so got this unstuck. So now we'll have to find some other fun things to add to this. So I've got a stamp that says nothing better than sweater weather. Then I've got this cute little mousey here. I'm wondering if I move this over, my mouse will fit. I'm going to try stamping him. I think I'm going to stamp him on the brown paper. We'll go light brown. You know, one of the things when I started this book, I went through and just went through all my stuff and just pulled out anything that I had that would fit a fall theme. Because he's cute. I know we've all been buying things for years and years and years and years. And then we stick them in and we you know what though? I think I'm gonna restamp him instead of fussy cutting him. I'm just going to cut him out in a square and back him on paper. That way I don't have to lose the heart. Cute, cute. know you guys can't see me cutting them out, but here, I'll move it up to where you can see it. Okay. Brown doesn't quite go with this, but we're going to make it work. We're going to make him work. I wonder if my orange sparkle pen will show up on this. No, let me go grab an orange pen. Okay, we're just going to color in his. A little bit of orange. Not do anything too fancy. Oh. Orange that up a little bit. And we'll make his cup orange too. Okay. So I think we can make him fit on here. Move that over enough. Round off his corners. Bye, Suzanne. He's going to fit on there just right. So now I'll just need to find a paper that fits the background. And I think we're going to go with the leaves. Or maybe I'm going to go with, how about the green? Just a green. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Oh, but you know what? I want the textured side up this time, since I'm not stamping on it. And when I cut these out, and I've said it before, I tend to line my paper that I'm cutting always right along the edge of my trimmer there. And then that way when I cut all four sides, I know they're all going to be about the same distance from the image. And I think I lined it up just fine for that other half. I'm going to go ahead and round off these corners too. Perfect. Let's see what else we got over here that we can use. Let's put my stamp away. Actually, I've got some leaves that I've already cut out that I had extra that I think we're going to add in here. And he's going to stick out just a little bit over that edge, but I think that's going to be, actually, you know what I could do? I could move him over and then not glue that part so that when I add a picture, I can tuck it down behind him. Oh, you know what? There's some little acorns here. Cute. Okay. Sometimes enough is enough, right? So let's go ahead and get these all inked. So we only got maybe 20 trick-or-treaters this year, which is down considerably in the years past. Dan loves to answer the door and see all the little people in their costumes, and some of them are so cute. One little girl fell off the porch. She was so excited because he let her pick out 4 pieces of candy. And she was doing this little jig and she slipped, and luckily we had a bush down there and it was a soft landing, and she was so padded with her costume that she was not harmed in the fall, and she just kept right on giggling, so she was good. That fits over there really good. It really does. It's perfect. I'm going to keep my adhesive down low because I know this sticks out over the top. Just gonna put that to where it rounds the corner. And then I'm gonna pop this guy up. I'm only going to do it on 3 corners. One, two, make sure this, 3. That way I can fit my picture underneath the corner of it. That's not gonna ruin it. Let's see if I have any other color leaves out here. Well, seems that I just have the orange ones left. Guess I could punch out a couple of green ones. Just stick with the orange ones. Since they're going to be on the red. The rule of 3, right? And then we have another I have another little sticker here with acorns. We're gonna even out the balance with an acorn at each corner. Glue the leaves down. Okay, that's gonna dry clear, even though I missed it. And now I'm gonna go in and find my clear Wink of Stella. And we're gonna give this mouses a little bit of shine. He gets down to, I might go back and color him a little bit more brown. Just because he's kind of bland. He's too cute to be bland. Okay. So there we go. There's another page down. Yeah, they went out in the mail today, Susan. You will have them shortly. Let's get our stamp put away. That way when I want to use it again, I have it. All right, so let's recap what we've done so far. Susan, you came in a little late, so this was what we did. This is what we did when we finished last week. So then we added this page, and it's just a little pocket that I cut to fit the book, and then I scored about a 1/4 of an inch in on all 3 sides and glued it down, and then we just pop these, and they're the things that are on the back of one of the paper collections. Added one of the stamps, and then off we went, and then we did the latte page. There's a sticker that says latte, and now we've done this one. So let's see what else we got here. And I could do this, which is another, see if I can get those erased off of it. Then we could make another flip page on it. Well, you know, it could actually flip this way too. Let me see how I like it. Let me see if I can get these off first. Eraser. I need an eraser. I'm not going to come completely off, but I can cut mats. Oh, that one did. That one came off better. Now this is the flip pages, and I did a video. And I think we could get away with putting it down this way and having it flip up. So let's go ahead and decorate these papers. Can't find your Wink of Stella, Karen. I have more clear Wink of Stellas in the store. Those are about the only ones I kept. They seem to be the ones that sell. So those are the ones that I'm going to keep in stock. Okay, come on. This last page is being resistant. I think maybe it might be stuck. Did I glue it down? Oh, there it went. Unstuck it. Okay. There we go. It's going to move freely now. Okay, so I think we're going to put this in here this way, but I think I want a background paper on it first. And I think with it being black, what do you think about putting the leaves back behind it? And then we'll cover it with all the different colors of solid papers. So I think we're going to do that. I'm going to cut this one at 5 by 7. Yeah, isn't that the rule of thumb? Can't find something, make a purchase, and then it's sitting right on top of your desk. Ooh, I like the acorn too. We haven't used acorns yet. Maybe we'll have to cover the front of this with the acorns because they're really cute. Really, really cute. Okay. I like that. Cover this one. I'm gonna go 5 1/4 by 4. So 4 by 5 1/4 with the acorns. Make sure. I don't think I have 5 1/4 this way. I need it to be 5 1/4. Oh, I think we can make that work. I cut it at 4 this way. I think it's going to look okay. Gives it a good background, but that's going to be okay. Might as well leave this out because I need to cover the rest of the pages in this. So we're going to go ahead and ink our edges. Those acorns are so cute. Okay, so depending on how you put this one in, you're going to want to make sure you cut your papers directionally. I wonder if this will fit. Oh, yeah. So we could go pattern paper on some of these. Then am I going to have enough to... I'm going to go solids on the rest of it. And I think I'll go Orange, green, and red. And these are just papers I've had in my stash as far as the card stock. I just matched them up. So that way I won't have to worry about direction. So I want this one 4 3/4 by 4. And I'm gonna do this one in red too. I'm gonna make them all match. That way I can change them up as I decorate the pages when I put my pictures on. So I want this one to be 4 3/4 by 4. Okay, let's go ahead and glue those down. I ink my edges first. I know they don't show up too much on the red, but enough. See what we can get done in the next half hour. Might have to pop in. I don't think I've got much going on this week. So I know last week I started on more of the D-stash. Little by little, we're clearing things out. So that's a good thing. I love the leaves too. We have a maple tree out in our backyard. And it was kind of a joke that we got it because Dan's mom and dad had a maple tree out in their backyard and it kept dropping the seeds and little maples would start to sprout. And so Dan said, well, I'm going to pull one of these up and take it home and plant it in the yard, you know, just as a joke. So he planted it. And darn if that thing didn't take off and just grow. And every year it is so, so beautiful. And the fall colors are amazing. So these would be 4 1/4 by 4. And I'm thinking that one's the same. Yep. I think that's a little long. So we're going to go try 4 1/8. I like that better. But this one, 4 1/4 works. My dad was a deer hunter when we were growing up. And my grandmother owned a cabin over in eastern Washington. And so every year we'd all pack up and go stay at my grandma's cabin in the woods. And it was so, you know, and you don't appreciate things like that as a kid, but when you think back of the memories of it and, you know, the times of it and the laughter and the outdoor fire pits and, you know, snuggled up in your warm coats and drinking cocoa and just realize that, you know, kids don't always appreciate things until they're grown, and those things are no longer there to enjoy and have fun with. Okay, so let's see what size we got going for this one. This one still seems to want to stick. We might have some issues with it. And because this is not going to show, I'll pull it up and see if maybe it's just because it's too tight. Yep. Oh, and you know what? I think it's a little too close in. So we're going to redo this strip. I'm going to cut it off. And we're going to redo this strip that we put on the back of it. Let's see how I can do this more effectively. Okay, there we go. I'm going to wrestle with it here. I want to cut it off as close as I can. So we've got to move it up. Okay, let me go cut another 1-inch strip. I'll be right back. Damn, that didn't work. Hang on. I'm going to find another piece of black paper. Okay, so we want to move it out toward the edge when we glue it down. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'm just going to put it right up next to the one that I had. And this is a 1 by 11 inch strip. Okay. Let's glue it down here. Let's see if that's going to work. And remember, you don't want to glue it to the back of their book. You just want to glue it to each other. Oh. Okay, now let's see if this works. That works better. That's going to work perfect. Yay, me. A little bit of excess glue here. Okay, so back at it. We did orange, red, now green. And these we want at 3 3/4 by 4. 3 3/4 by 4. Okay. Now, you also want to, we'll do that here in a second, but you also want to cover the last page that has your tab on it, because otherwise it catches when you open and close it. Perfect. And as you can see, I am just flying by the seat of my pants on this. I had no plan when I set out to do it. For this book, I just grabbed my papers and started in. So I think we're going to cover this last one with dots. And so you don't want to go all the way down in because your paper folds back in there. It folds with your thing. So you don't need to go all the way in, but you want to cut it to where it's going to tuck down in a little bit, but it's going to cover this tab that you put on the top because it's got a ridge there, and so it catches. So we're going to cut this piece about 3 1/2. And it was about the right size width-wise, so we're just going to cut the length at 3 1/2. Perfect. And then we'll go back and decorate the front of this, and then I will be about out of time for today. So we'll probably have one more show to finish up the rest of this book. And then this one I'm going to make sure that I really get the edges good on it so it doesn't pop up. And you want to make sure you cover your tab piece. Okay. So this one, let's go ahead and close it. We're going to put on our book like this. And I think I want to offset it. Well, yeah, I think I want to offset it a little bit to where you've got your tab that you can grab down here. And then we'll decorate things on the side. But let's find what we're going to decorate it with first so we know for sure what we want to do. Now we've got some of these. Oh, you know what, too? I had cut out a tree. I had a die cut that was a tree, but that doesn't show up very good on that. That's not a good idea. So we got these little bits and pieces. And we've got some also pieces that cut out and have little, and those would be kind of fun to put down the side, put it on some solid paper. Oh, I got a bunch of them around here somewhere. So here's a whole sheet of them. And I think that's what we're going to do. And then I think we're going to, I have a stamp that says autumn that I think I'll stamp and put there. And then I think what we'll do is we're going to put this on the front of the acorns. It says leaves are falling, autumn is calling, or just this circle. Or here's one that just says autumn too. We can use this instead of a stamp. Okay, so let's find a few. I've got the bike. So I think I'll do the truck and the pumpkins. And we'll cut those out. And I think we'll put them on. What color do you think they'll show up best? I think they'll show up best on the, we'll try it. We'll find out. I didn't get quite to the edge of these, so. All right. So let's see. Do pretty good on the green. Do pretty good on the orange. That red piece is not big enough. What if I were to do one of each color? What do you think? Green, orange, or red? Ready, set, go. I'll wait. I can't decide. I'm waiting. One of each. Okay, that seems to be... Okay, we're going to do one of each. Okay, one of each. All right. And should we put them on chipboard? Make them stand up a little bit since that book is so thick. Okay, so this one, I put them really, to make them just really, really small on all of the, I got something sticky on here. Everything wants to start sticking. So I'm going to bump it up to where it's over the edge. And that makes it pretty close to the small line I have around the other sides. Okay, last one. So did you guys think we need to do chipboard underneath these? Okay, so there's one of each. I think yes, on the chipboard. I just think if we put it on there like that, it's just gonna fall into the maybe not. So we got to put the bike in the middle because it's the smallest one. I think that's okay without chipboard. What do you guys think? Without chipboard? Yeah. Let me grab a little piece of chipboard and we'll put one up underneath there. Actually, what I could do is because these aren't. This would be about the thickness of chipboard. Yeah, we're gonna do chipboard. That looks good. Okay. Yeah, it is hard to see, but I'll show you once I get it on there. It definitely gave it, oh, I don't know what got my glue stick. Something green. Something green. Ugly green. And like I've said before, my favorite paper to chipboard is the Pioneer glue stick. That is what I stuck all the papers down onto this book, and as you can see, they're sticking pretty good. Did you guys see those cute suitcases that I posted on the Facebook page? I'd come across a video from Fab Scraps where one of their designers had done them. And she gave the measurements kind of in the video in centimeters. Well, I have enough trouble with inches, so centimeters just don't speak to me. So I sent the video up to Margaret Halderson and said, please, please, can you convert these and do the dimensions in inches so we can make them? So she figured out sizes and made one up just to prove it out. And it turned out cute. So, oops, it's not quite dry yet. So Sunday morning, since I had an extra hour, I came in and made one. And yes, they turned out so cute. I posted a picture on the Fab Scraps page too. And I posted a link to the video and put all of the dimensions on the Facebook page. So everyone could make one. Margaret Halderson is my go-to person to figure out sizes and dimensions. She's really good at it, and I'm so bad. I'm sure my husband could have figured it out, but when I went to take it to him, he looks at me like, are you really joking? You want me to do this? Are you kidding? So I just bypassed him. Okay, sometimes when you do that, end up with a little bit of, they are darling, and you know, they're really actually easy to make because the bottom ones are just boxes. Well, they're all three just boxes. And then you leave the top one open to put your flowers in. Really simple and pretty quick to do. I'm sure it took Margaret a lot longer because she had to figure out all the sizes and how to cut them. And so if you choose to make one, be sure you post pictures on the page. Okay, so I want to get my little squares down first so I know where to place the book. Hope you guys don't mind. We're going to run a little bit over while we finish this up. And I still have a few of these paper pads left in the store. And I just got the collection. I didn't get all of the bits and pieces to go with it. But as you can see, it's got enough stuff in it that we can make our okay, so gotta have the truck up top. Glue this down. And this is the art glitter glue. I just found that I had better luck putting it into one of the fine line glue bottles to keep unclogged because my pins kept breaking. They kept sticking to it. But I can, oh, wrong lid. I must have a, I'm really bad about putting it in. So this one just fits me better. Make sure I have enough room. And the art glitter glue is quite runny. And so I find that the fine line glue bottles helped it slow down so it didn't come out so fast. Okay, so put that there. I want to make sure that wherever I put this, that I'm going to be able to grab the tab and pull it down without too much problem, which I think no matter where it goes, it's going to be fine. So let me grab the word autumn off of here. And I think we're just going to stick it down, make it look like it's part of the paper. And then I think there's a wreath here. Maybe not. It's a little too busy for that. I think we need just something that covers it up. Yeah, I think that one's going to be good. But I'm going to ink it first. And I'm going to leave it to be a sticker because I don't want that book to stick up any more than it already is. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and glue this down. I do too, but I still am partial to my Scotch Quick Dry too. Okay, and I want to, oops, that leaked. So, and remember, the only thing that you're going to glue down is the little strip that we put on there. You're not going to glue anything else down. Okay. So while we have that drying, oh, wait, that's a little crooked. I'll straighten it out. There we go. Don't want it crooked. There's all kinds of little leaves and things on this that you could go back and just decorate little pieces of it. So while that's drying, okay, let's go ahead and flip back through and see what we got. It's getting kind of bulky, but it's still got plenty of room. We've only got 2 pages in the back to do, so it's not bulking up too much. So we've got our cover. Oh, springer things are gonna have to get resprung while we're doing it. So we've got our cover, then our pockets with the tags, and then this is our first flip book. And then we've got another pocket with tags. And we just got a couple of tags here to put pictures on. And then we have the banner with the little buckets of things. And then this is what we did today, our pocket. Now you could go back when you get done with decorating your book and cut out the rest of the papers that you have left over and tuck them down in there too, where you have places for a whole lot more pictures. And then we've got our latte page. And then we've got our sweater weather page. This is really cute. And then now we have the second flip page that goes up. Yeah. How come it's sticking? What's it sticking on? What's it sticking on? I'm probably sure that it's that second piece that I put in there. I might, oh, there it goes. Maybe it's just a matter of doing it. Ta-da! I love that. Oh, okay. So anyway, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. So hopefully we can get it done. Maybe I'll pop in, like I said, later in the week. I don't have a whole lot going on. And we could get this finished up and done. We've only got a couple more weeks before Thanksgiving. So that should be fun. Everything that you see here, the pumpkin book, and I do have enough papers to cut out one more orange to go on top of it. You can find them at scrapadabadoo.com, and that is SCRAPADABADOO.com. So thanks you guys for joining me today. It's been quite fun. So we'll see you next time. Bye.